Ah, oh God. Ah, bàbá ní oh gas. Ẹni gan ló ń pè ní oh gas. Oh gas. Oh gas. Oh gas. Oh gas. Ẹ mọ̀ pé dúdú lọ́sàn máa sọ níjọ́ kan. Dúdú lọ́sàn máa sọ. Ah, ó lágbára o. Ó ní agbára. Ikú á máa jẹyàn. Tàárọ̀ àṣẹ sọ pé a dúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run. Tó kàn máa yà mí lẹ́nu ni pé àwọn politicians tọ̀dọ̀ tiwa báwọn kan ṣe ń ronú pé ikú máa dé níjọ́ kan ni ó máa ń yà mí lẹ́nu. Mẹ̀kúnnù ló máa ń ronú ikú. Politician ò kí ń ronú ikú rárá. Wàláì. Ọlọ́run fọ̀run kẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mọ̀ọ́sí mi tí a lọ ṣe ìkẹyìn fún lénìí. A ṣáà dúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run pé wọ́n fọmọ sílẹ̀. Wọ́n dẹ̀ fọmọ ọmọ sílẹ̀. Èyí tó important jù nìyẹn. Ọlọ́run bá ń tẹ́ wọn sáfẹ́fẹ́ rí. A wà pẹ̀lú àwa tó kù. Ìyẹn ló ṣe sọ pé the struggle must continue. Life. Àwọn ti bá tiwọn lọ báyìí. Àwa tó kù ní kí ká túbọ̀ tẹpá mọ́ṣẹ́. Àwọn olóṣèlú, àwọn kíá fi tó kàn wọ́n. Mo dẹ̀ rò wọ́n ronú kú rárá. Àwa nìkan là ń ronú kú. Politician ò kí ń ronú pé ìjọ́ kan máa wà tíyàn máa kú. Àwọn wà bothered. So ọ̀rẹ́ mọ̀ọ́sí mi tí wọ́n kú yìí. Mo ṣe ń reflect ni. Ẹ kálẹ́ brother mi Àkàlàmàgò. Ìyá ẹ̀ náìsì tó ń ṣe kékeré. Wàláì. But a ṣáà dúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run pé wọ́n ráyé gbé. Àwọn olóṣèlú wa ni kò máa ń wọ́ndà báwọn ṣe ń ronú pé ìjọ́ kan wà tíyàn máa kú. Àwọn nìkan ni wọn ò kí ń ronú ikú rárá. But àwa mẹ̀kúnnù gbogbo ìgbà la máa ronú pé ìjọ́ kan má lè wà tíyàn lè kú. Ìjọ́ kan má wà tíyàn lè kú. But àwọn olóṣèlú ò kí ń ronú bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣe làwọn kan live life ìgbà tẹ́ pé àwọn làwọn ní life wọn. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? Mo kẹ́yìn yẹn wá o. Orí kọ̀mpútà mo wà látàárọ̀ báyìí. Ní láti charge fóònù mi tí ń sọ fún mi pé ó ti weak. The struggle continue in life. The struggle continue lọ́sọ̀. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n jáde kò easy ní London pé kò gbé àwọn èèyàn jáde ní during the week tó yẹ káwọn èèyàn lọ síbi iṣẹ́ kó lọ pa owó. But ẹni tó bá ti dá àwọn èèyàn ní wo bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn èèyàn wá from different part of the world láti wá bá wa ṣe ìkẹyìn fún Alhaja Lawal. Gbogbo wa náà la wo funeral yẹn. Mo mọ̀ bí àwọn olóṣèlú ráyè wò ṣá. Gbogbo wa náà la rí wò. Àbí? Ṣe làwọn olóṣèlú yẹn tẹ́ ń ṣe bàtẹ́ pé ẹ má bínú èèyàn wa. Láti charge kan náà phones mi kó má lọ kó mọ́ wa lẹ́nu. Ṣe làwọn olóṣèlú ń operate bí bàtẹ́ pé àwọn làwọn ní life. Pé àwọn làwọn ní life àwọn. Àbí wọ́n ń bọ̀ èèyàn wa. Dúdú lọ́sàn máa sọ níjọ́ kan. Agbára Ọlọ́run. ṣọmọ lóko bẹ́ẹ̀ ni a lè sí pẹ̀lú ìyá rẹ̀. Ó ṣọmọ lóko bẹ́ẹ̀ ni a lè sí pẹ̀lú ìyá rẹ̀. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọ̀dàlẹ̀ balẹ̀ kú, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń fìyà jẹ mẹ̀kúnnù, ikú máa pa yín níjọ́ kan ṣáà ni. Ìyẹn ti di for sure. Ẹ ṣe fìyà jẹ gbogbo wa, tó ń pa wá, ẹ̀sùn kankan sí. Ọláwọlá gbogbo wàhálà tí ẹ fi wá ṣe, tí gbogbo wa fi di èrò lóyìnbó, ẹlòmíì àti lọ́lé ó di problem. Ẹ má bínú èèyàn wa. Ẹlòmíì àti lọ́lé ti di problem. Nígbà tí ilé ò bá ti safe, ibi tí ilé bá safe ni ọmọ náà ń lọ sílé. Ta ló máa lọ sí ìlú tí kò sí security, tó máa lọ fi rẹ̀ sínú ewu? Kọ́lọ́n fọ́run kẹ́ ìyá Kudus. Kọ́lọ́n bá ń dúró ti gbogbo àwọn ọmọ wọn àtàwọn grandchildren tó fi sílẹ̀. At least she spent a good life before she died. Mo wò pé wọ́n náà, ìwọ olóṣèlú tó ń ṣèkà, tó ń ṣe bí, ẹ̀ ń ṣe bí àtẹ́pẹ́ ẹ̀ ní kú mọ́, ikú dẹ̀ máa pa yín níjọ́ kan náà ni. Ìyẹn ti di dandan. Ẹ̀ ń ṣe bí àtẹ́pẹ́ yẹn lẹ́ni life, ẹ̀ ń fìyà jẹ gbogbo wa pátá, gbogbo wa lẹ́ ń fìyà jẹ. So ẹ̀ ń fìyà jẹ wá, ẹ̀ ń fìyà jẹ wá, àbí? Ẹ̀ ń fìyà jẹ gbogbo wa. Ẹ send gbogbo wa lọ sí exile. Gbogbo àwọn ìyá tó yẹ kó ti padà sílé, gbogbo wọn wà labroad. Ẹlòmíì ó yẹ kó ti padà sí Nàìjíríà, but nígbà tó sí ilé tó fẹ́ padà sí, they end up living abroad. Most of them ó yẹ kó ti padà. Gbogbo àwọn ìyá yẹn, gbogbo wọn ti wà in their 70s. But nígbà tó yẹ pé ìkà táwọn olóṣèlú ń ṣe, ó jẹ́ kó difficult fún many people láti sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ padà sílé. Ìyẹn ni gbogbo wa ṣe end up. I end up sí Europe. Ilé ò ṣe padà sí, because there's no home to go back to. Ìbánu fẹ́ padà lọ sílé, kí ló fẹ́ lọ bá nílé? That's always the question. Kí ló fẹ́ lọ bá nílé? Àbí? Ẹ jẹ́ máa gbọ́ Orlando yìí lọ. Kí ló fẹ́ lọ bá nílé? Ọlá ṣe gbogbo yín pátá, ẹ̀yin olóṣèlú, tẹ́ ń fìyà jẹ gbogbo wa. Ẹ sọ gbogbo wa di èrò tó wà lẹ́yìn odi. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? Èmi mọ̀ pé gbogbo ẹ̀ máa níyànjú lágbára Ọlọ́run. Mo kí gbogbo èèyàn wa o. Àtàárọ̀ mo ti jí jáde, kò easy, Ọlọ́run, kò easy rárá. Ọlọ́run wà pẹ̀lú wa, àní ṣe lásán. ye ọba mímọ́ ye ẹ mọ képe ẹ o. Mo kí ẹ̀yin yẹn wá. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ṣe dáadáa ní gbogbo wa wà. Ọba mímọ́ ye. Sọ̀rọ̀ mi dayọ̀. Ọba mímọ́ ye ọba mímọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ mi dayọ̀. Sọ̀rọ̀ mi dayọ̀. Sọ̀ní ọba mímọ́ ye ọba mímọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ mi. Kọ́lọ́ máa fọ̀run kẹ́ ìyá dáadáa, ìyá lálùbáríkà. Àdúrà wa gbà, àní ṣe lásán. Mo kí gbogbo èèyàn wa. It's been a long day. Láti bá tí mo ti dé padà, it's been mo kí ẹ̀yin wa, ẹ káàárọ̀. Àjò wa ṣe lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ó ń ṣọmọ lókù bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, àní sín pẹ̀lú ìyá rẹ̀. Àdúrà wa gbà. Bọ́fẹ́ bọ́kọ̀, àwa la máa ṣe sí àgbẹ̀yìn sí gbogbo wọn. So as long as tábà ti give up, kò sí nǹkan tó lè ṣe. Nàìjíríà gbọ́dọ̀ pín, that's all. Bọ́ sáré lọ sọ́hùn, bọ́ sáré lọ síbí. Ẹ ṣe rere, ẹ ṣe rere. Àwọn olóṣèlú ò ṣe rere. Àwọn ló ti gbogbo wa sẹ́yìn odi báyìí. Àwọn ló ti gbogbo wa sẹ́yìn odi. Ìjọ kan a máa mú yín. Ìjọ kan máa mọ tá máa fi yín ṣe. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ẹ ṣe rere. Ẹni tó dá wa tí ò gbowó. Ẹni tó dá wa tí kò gbóbi o. Ó fún wa lójú a fi ń wí. Ó fún wa létí a fi ń gbọ́. Ó fún wa nímú a fi ń mí. Ẹ ṣe rere. Ẹ ṣe rere tó bá lè yẹ wá o. Ẹ ṣe rere. Ẹ ṣe rere. A máa free níjọ́ kan. A máa free níjọ́ kan. Níjọ́ kan a máa free. A máa free from the crimes against. Ẹ máa been internet yẹn fluctuate. Yeah. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí. kọ́lọ́mbà fọ̀rọ̀kẹ́ Yakudus màmá dáadáa. Ìyá yẹn ìyá dáadáa ni ìyá yẹn, ìyá lálùbáríkà, ìyá dáadáa, ìyá lálùbáríkà ni. At least àwọn tí lọ nísìn. Most of them should not be in this country, but Nigeria òun ló kó gbogbo wa sínú wàhálà àti ìdààmú tí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá fi wá dẹni tó ń sá káàkiri. Tàwa wá tó máa àbí running up and down. Kò jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa wà ní mo kí brother mi Tokyo. There's no reason why we should be outside our own territory. But the situation tí a find ara wa òun ni gbogbo wa fi wà ní outside. But mo mọ̀ pé one day will be one day. We will find our way pẹ̀lú gbogbo atrocities táwọn politicians ti ṣe fún wa. Solution máa wáyé níjọ́ kan. Mo kí brother mi Tokyo. One day solution máa wáyé. Kò ní pẹ́ mọ́. Agbára Ọlọ́run. Wọ́n mọ̀ wọ́n lé gbogbo wa kúrò nínú ibi tó yẹ ká wà. And we have all end up finding ourselves outside the shores of another man's land. So, ìyá wa tó ṣaláìsí yẹn, ta lọ ṣe bẹ́rí àwọn. They were doing very well until Nigeria happened to them and they had to japa, just like my mom. Gbogbo wọn ti japa. Into gbé àwọn náà dé London náà nìyẹn. Because Nigeria is not working. Bí Nigeria bá ń ṣiṣẹ́, ìyá yóò ní láti japa. Wá wà nínú Nigeria. Wọ́n máa ṣe business wọn níbẹ̀. But apparently, Nigeria as usual, it affects so many people. So àwọn náà láti japa. So gbogbo wa kàn japa. Àbí? So for how long la máa fi japa? Tàbá dẹ̀ sọ fáwọn èèyàn wa, wọ́n ní ká shut up. Because we want understanding. Wọ́n lè process ẹ̀. Reason tá ṣe ń sọ pé Nigeria ti damage a lot of people. Ẹni tó kàn ló mọ̀. Tó bá ì tí kàn wọ́, kò mí pé kò tí kàn ẹlòmíì. Tó bá ì tí kàn ìwọ, kò mí pé kò tí kàn ẹlòmíì. But ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn tí ó bá wà comfortable, wá sọ fún yín pé kò sí nǹkan kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. But àwọn tí Nigeria ti affect, àwọn ló lè ròyìn. Because ìrọ̀ àwa tí mọ̀ sí wá jápa ní 90s, Nigeria ló affect wọn náà. Mọ̀ sí mi ò need any reason láti sá kúrò Nigeria. But nígbà tí situation Nigeria tó get worst, táwọn náà dẹ̀ ń wo bó ṣe ń lọ pé bí kinní ṣe ń lọ yìí táwọn ò bá jápa ṣáwọn máa lè tọ́jú mọ̀lẹ́bí, ṣáwọn máa lè tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ wọn. So she has to jápa, àbí? So àdẹ sọ fáwọn èèyàn wa pé ẹ jẹ́ ká come together. Okay, kí ló dé ta ní òkè lè lóhùn pé ká come together, ká béèrè right wa. Àwọn kan ní náà pé kò tí lè work, ká má tí béèrè right wa, ká sì ṣe sùúrù díẹ̀ sí. Ìgbà wo la fi gba right wa tá ń ṣe sùúrù yìí. Sùúrù náà la ti ń ṣe látijọ́ yìí, àbí? Sùúrù la ti ń ṣe látijọ́ yìí náà. So eventually àwọn tí wọ́n ń jẹ mùlá, àwọn ẹni kò kàn àwọn. So and that's where we find ourselves today. Àwọn tó yẹ kó béèrè pé kí ló dé tí Nàìjíríà ṣe rí báyìí. Mo rí Natasha olóń rìpọ́tì ààrẹ fún United Nations. United Nations wọ́n sì máa rí iṣẹ́ ṣe dáadáa nígbà tásìkò bá tó. So Natasha tó ń lọ sọ́dọ̀ United Nations, ǹjẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá tó ti pa ṣé òun lọ rìpọ́tì crime táwọn Fúlàní ṣe fún wa? Ṣé ó lọ rìpọ́tì ẹ̀? Kò lọ rìpọ́tì. Because at the end of the day, they are all the same. They are all the same. So kan náà ni gbogbo wọn, ọmọ ìyá kan náà ni gbogbo wọn, criminals. So àwa tí Nigeria ti affect, torí Nigeria affect a lot of people, ìyẹn ni wọ́n ṣe complain. Àwa tí Nigeria ti affect báyìí nísìn, àwa là ń complain. Ẹni tí Nigeria affect ò ní complain. Àwa tí Nigeria ti affect, àwa là ń complain. And mostly àwọn tí wọ́n lé fọ̀n tó lé kan náà àtàwọn tó ní. So unfortunate that àwọn tó yẹ kó dá sí gbogbo wọn dákẹ́. Wọ́n ní kò kàn àwọn. Unfortunate that àwọn tó yẹ kó dá sí gbogbo wọn dákẹ́. Dá sí. Wọ́n ní kò kàn àwọn rárá. Okay, why are we having two YouTube méjì tó ń run simultaneously? Àwọn tó yẹ kó dá sí wọ́n dá sí. They've kept quiet and they've kept mute. But dúdú lọ̀sán máa so. Ìyẹn sure pé dúdú lọ̀sán máa so. Because ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí, bá àṣà bàbá Akíntóyè, ẹ jẹ́ ká yanjú ẹ̀ ní tọmọlúàbí. Ìyẹn ni the best bet. Òun nìkan ló lè fún wa ní peace. So ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sùn. Nǹkan ní láti reflect lórí ìyàwó tó kù yìí, because tó bá jẹ́ pé Nàìjíríà ṣiṣẹ́ ni, like I said, she has no business in this country. But Nigeria ṣiṣẹ́. So she had to come down here and live here. So generation upon generation, our grandchildren wà ń bẹ̀. So when are we gonna go back home? Nobody knows. Senator Mo. So nobody has an idea ìgbà tá fẹ́ padà lọ sílé. Gbogbo àwọn grandchildren yẹn nísìn, if nobody fight for them, so who is gonna come and fight for us? Somebody must fight. Èèyàn kan láti sacrifice. And that's the difference between us and them. So adélẹ̀ lérí lágbára Ọlọ́run, ṣọmọ ló kù bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, àní sín pẹ̀lú ìyá rẹ̀. Torí tàbá wo burial ground tá lọ yẹn, gbogbo wa ti padà sílé nísìn. Ìyá wa nìkan la fi sílẹ̀ níbẹ̀. So báwọn olóṣèlú ò ṣe ń reflect like that, ìyẹn ni kò tí ì yé mi. They can't be bothered. They can't be bothered at all. They're terrible people and wicked as well. So àdúrà wa gbà ọ èèyàn wa. Adélẹ̀ lérí àníṣe lásán. So wọn yàn lá máa sùn. Tó bá dọ̀la, we continue again. Ọlọ́run kò jí wa sáyé o. But tí mo mọ̀ ni pé gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń ṣe bí tẹ́ ṣe kà fún gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá, ìdájọ́ yín kò ní pẹ́ mọ́. Gbogbo yín pátá tẹ́ ṣe kà fún gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá, tá fi bára wa ní situation tá bára wa yìí. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ṣì kù láyé, ẹ lọ yíwà padà o. Ẹ lọ yíwà padà. Torí ìdájọ́ yín ó ń bọ̀ láìpẹ́. Ẹ ti ṣèkà fún gbogbo wa pátá. Gbogbo àwọn ìyá tí mo rí yẹn 70, 80, ó yẹ kó ti padà sílé. Wọ́n ṣì wà labroad. Wọ́n ṣì wà labroad àbí? Most of them should have returned back home. They have no more business here. Wọ́n ti ṣiṣẹ́ 34 years, 30 years, 20-something years. Wọ́n ṣì wà ní London nínú òtútù. Láàrin méjì ẹ̀, they will die. We bury them here. Ṣé bá ṣe máa bá lọ náà nìyẹn? Àbí táwa náà bá dàgbà, táwa bá já nísìn, táwa náà bá pé 70, tá pé 80, tá pé 90, tá bá kú, wá sí London. Àbí? Oh my God. Èèyàn kan wá sọ fún wa pé ká shut up. Shut up. Àbí? Whereas tó lóṣèlú bá kú labroad, wá gbé bọ́ọ̀dì ẹ̀ padà lọ sílé, wá lọ sín sílé. But àwa tí a jápa, táwa bá kú, wá sin wá sí abroad. Because kò sólóṣèlú kan tó fẹ́ kó sìn wọn sí abroad. Dúdú lọ́sàn máa sùn. Mo kí brother mi Orogi Giant. Ẹ kú àmúmọ́ra. Ọlábàdúró tì yín. I can feel your pain when you called me. Mo kàn ń wo gbogbo scenario event yẹn lénìí. Mo kàn ń play everything back. Mo kàn reflect. Kàn wò pé ó ga o. So fi hàn bá tẹ̀ ti kú bó ṣe máa ń rí leléyìí. Ó lágbára o. Ṣé pé ìyá yẹn náà ti lọ báyìí? Finally. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ibi tí ìlú tó ń ṣiṣẹ́, like I said, most of them should have returned back to Nigeria after many years. Tó ti ṣiṣẹ́, wọ́n ti fàṣẹ nílùú yìí. God damn it. Iṣẹ́ yẹn náà lè fẹ́ káwa náà máa fà, ká máa fàṣẹ, ká máa send owó sẹ́yìn tẹ́ wà ń lé. Kẹ́yìn kan máa sọ fún wa pé kò tí necessary ká ṣì wà ní Nàìjíríà. Nàìjíríà ṣì máa dá. Àbí? Ìǹtẹ̀fẹ́ nìyẹn. Kí gbogbo àjọ máa tanra wa. Gbogbo àwọn ìyá yẹn ti fàṣẹ gé iṣẹ́. wọ́n ti ṣiṣẹ́, wọ́n ti faṣẹ́. Ẹlòmíì iṣẹ́ méjì ló ń ṣe, ẹlòmíì iṣẹ́ mẹ́ta, ẹlòmíì iṣẹ́ kan, ẹlòmíì á wáwé tí. Irú àwa báyìí, ẹni tó bá lọ́kì tó bá tètè dé UK á tètè rí ìwé gbà. Tó bá lọ́kì, ó lè ṣe díẹ̀ kí o tó rí ìwé gbà. Bọ̀ tó bá lọ́kì, tó bá tètè wọ UK, ó pẹ́ jù bí i within 3 years wàá rí ìwé gbà. Ẹlòmíì ò ní lọ́kì, bóyá 5 years, ẹlòmíì 10 years. Tó bá tẹ̀ wá gbàwé ọ̀hún tán gan sẹ̀, wàá máa ó béèrè pé ṣé gbogbo wàhálà tó ti ń ṣe látijọ́ yìí tó fi ìlú ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ tó dáa fẹ́ gbàwé oníwèé, ìlú onílù, ìlú tó ń ṣe tiwa. Àkọ́ máa wonder pé so just because of documents you have lost the precious time of your life torí yàn fi gba document. Gbogbo ibi tí ẹ kíyàn ti máa ṣe, kíyàn ti lo ayé dáadáa, ibi tó ti ń wáwé, òun wá ìwé Amẹ́ríkà, òun wá ìwé Canada. Ṣé tí Nàìjíríà bá dá tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ bó ṣe jẹ́ kó ṣiṣẹ́, ṣé a ṣe máa tún máa lọ máa wá dọ́kúmẹ́ǹtì ìlú kan gbà fẹ́ gbé níbẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ pé Nàìjíríà ń ṣiṣẹ́ as a country? Ṣé a tún máa lọ sí ìlú kan, a lọ faṣẹ́ níbẹ̀, a lọ fáyàwó níbẹ̀, a lọ jadúró, ẹlòmíì àgbérò ńláńlá gbé sílẹ̀ kó ṣàbá fi gbàwé? Tó bá yẹ pé Nàìjíríà is great bó ṣe sọ fún wa, passport wọ́n yẹ ká mọ káàkiri, ká kọ́ ṣọlidé ká padà sílé. Àṣerọ́ lọ́kọ̀ pa fún gbogbo wa pé Nàìjíríà máa great. Ìyá wa tó kù yìí nísìn, at least she's 70+. Láti ìjọ́ tó ti bí wọn títí ìjọ́ ta fi gbé wọn sínú pósí ta sí wọn lénìí. Nigeria ò ti great after 70 years because age group mọ̀mísí mi ni wọ́n. So kí ni nǹkan tá à ń sọ? Ọbìyàn 1 years, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years títí tó fi pé 70 kò jèrè Nàìjíríà rárá. Ìyá wa tó kù yìí wọ́n jèrè Nàìjíríà. Ìyẹn ò lè tọ́ka sí pé nǹkan tí wọ́n jèrè lára Nàìjíríà lélẹ̀. Kò tíyàn bá jèrè Nàìjíríà, ìyẹn á ti padà sílé. So mo kàn fẹ́ kí gbogbo wa ká kọ́ reflect ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ lálẹ́ yìí. Pé ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ló ṣe láti rí? Ṣó nọ́mà bẹ́ẹ̀? Ẹlòmíì wà Nàìjíríà náà nísìn, òun náà wo bó ṣe máa jápa. Èmi ti lò 25 years ní UK. Mo bá ìyàwó ẹ̀ ní UK ni. Àwọn náà ti lò bí i 30 years. Àwọn set mọ̀mísí mi ni wọ́n. Mọ̀mísí mi náà nísìn àwọn náà ti máa lò bí 30 something years or thereabouts. So wá dàgbà títí because àwọn wá greener pasture. A fẹ́ gba British passport, fẹ́ gba American passport, Canadian passport. Ṣé tí Nàìjíríà bá dá, a máa wá passport onílù káàkiri? ẹni tó wà ní Libya nísìn òun fẹ́ cross wá sí UK, ẹni tó wà ní Dubai òun náà fẹ́ cross lọ sí America. Àwa ń wá bá ṣe tún máa cross káàkiri, a fẹ́ survive. Àwọn kan dẹ̀ ń gbalẹ̀ wa níbi táwa ti ń sá káàkiri, tá ti ń wá pépà. Cause nígbà tí mi máa kúrò nílé, tí mo ti kúrò nílé fún 15 years, kí ni mo mọ̀ tí àwọn tó fi gbalẹ̀ ti ṣe fún wa? Wọ́n ti gba so much of our land. It's very painful. And it's very sad that generation upon generation upon generation, tá bá stop ẹ̀, ó máa lọ báyìí títí ni. Tá bá stop situation tí a find ara wa yìí, bó ṣe máa lọ títí nìyẹn. But ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn fi fight. Ẹni tó ti wà comfortable díẹ̀, wọ́n ní wò ẹ jẹ́ káwọn ẹlòmíì jàjàre. Ibi ò lè jà fọmọ Yorùbá kankan. I can't come and kill myself. Ẹni tó wà comfortable, òun á ní Ọlọ́run ṣì máa ṣe, Nàìjíríà ṣì máa dá. Níbi tá lọ lé ni, èèyàn bíi méjì ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ wọ́n sì sọ pé Nàìjíríà máa dá. Ọkàn wọn báyìí pé Nàìjíríà ṣì máa dá, pé leadership problem ló ń ràn pẹ̀lú Nàìjíríà. Ọ̀gá ó lágbára. Báwo nìyàn ṣe máa sọ pé Nàìjíríà ṣì máa dá? Mọ́mì wa yìí, ìtọ́ sọ fún àwọn náà nìyẹn pé Nàìjíríà máa dá. Nígbà tí Nàìjíríà ò dá mọ́, lọ sá kúrò Nàìjíríà lọ wá sí UK. Títí tí ọlọ́jọ́ fi dé, wọ́n ní Nàìjíríà ṣì máa dá náà ni. So níjọ́ wo ni Nàìjíríà máa dá? Ṣé nígbà tèmi náà bá tún pé 70, tí mo pé 80, táwa náà bá ti kú, ṣéjọ́ yẹn ni Nàìjíríà ṣì máa dá? Ìbéèrè tí ẹ ká béèrè lọ́wọ́ ara wa nìyẹn. Níjọ́ wo gan ni Nàìjíríà máa dá? Níjọ́ wo? Ìjọ́ wo ni Nàìjíríà máa dá? A kàn gbọ́ pé Nàìjíríà máa dá, Nàìjíríà máa dá. Kò sẹ́ni kankan tó sọjọ́ tó máa dá fún wa. So it's like we have been deceived and we have been fooled. So wọ́n ti kó gbogbo wa ní mugun pé Nàìjíríà ṣì máa dá. Àwọn tí wọ́n ní Nàìjíríà máa dá, wọ́n mọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà ò lè dá o. But wọ́n kọ̀ láti máa sọ yẹn fún wa, láti fi tù wá nínú pé Nàìjíríà ṣì máa dá. Péjọ́ kan ń bọ̀ Nàìjíríà máa dá. Níjọ́ wo ni Nàìjíríà máa dá? Níjọ́ wo? Ọ̀gá. 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 Nigeria máa dá, Nigeria máa dá. Nigeria will be good, Nigeria will be great. Àwọn ìbò tó mọ̀ pé Nigeria ò ní dá, àwọn yẹn náà máa sọ fún yín pé Nigeria máa dá. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé Nigeria ò lè dá o. Àwọn ìbò yẹn mọ̀ pé Nigeria ò lè dá. Kò sí nǹkan tó máa dá lára Nigeria. Tẹ̀bọ̀ success mi látẹ̀kọ̀ ṣá. Oh boy. Kò easy Ọlọ́run. Nothing come easy. Nigeria máa dá, Nigeria máa dá. When? Ìtọ́ sọ fún ìyá Kudus nìyẹn. Ìyá Kudus la máa ń pè wọ́n pé Nàìjíríà máa dà. Mẹ́sẹ̀gì tí wọ́n sọ fún wọn títí nígbà tó dé stage kan. Àwọn náà láti jápa nígbà tó rí pé Nàìjíríà ò ní dá o, wọ́n láti jápa kúrò ní Nàìjíríà because irọ́ tí gbogbo èèyàn máa ń pa fúnra wọn nìyẹn pé Nàìjíríà ṣì máa dà. So nígbà táwọn náà wá rí pé Nàìjíríà ò ní dá mọ́, wọ́n jápa. Luckily wọ́n máa mọ̀ wọn kúrò Nàìjíríà just like bí mọ̀mísí mi náà ṣe ṣe pẹ̀láwa because mọ̀mísí mi ti rí pé Nàìjíríà ò ní dá, ló ṣe mú mi kúrò Nàìjíríà ní 1998. But ẹni tí wọ́n bí ní 1999 ó wá ń sọ fẹ́mi tí mo jápa ní 1998 pé Nàìjíríà máa dà. Ṣẹ̀rí pọ́rọ̀ yẹn kò make sense. The person wey they give birth to in 1999, he dey tell the person wey im mama take am out of Nigeria in 1998 say Nigeria go still better. Mo kí àtó bí mi lọ́mọ, a kó ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Ẹni tí wọ́n bí ní 1999 ó ń argue pẹ̀lú ẹni tí wọ́n mú jápa ní 1998 pé Nàìjíríà máa dà. Ẹni tó bí ní year 2000 ó ń sọ fún màmá tí wọ́n bí ní 1930 because mommy wa nísìn around 1930 something ló máa bí wọn because she's 70 plus. So you that you are still arguing that Nigeria will be great one day, that Nigeria will be a great place one day. The question is, when is Nigeria going to be great? Because this is the same message tí wọ́n sọ fún ìyá Kudus. This is the same message tó sọ fún mọ̀mísí mi. But mọ̀mísí mi ti tètè ya jágbọ́n. Àwọn ti sọ fún mi nísìn pé Nigeria ò lè dà. And I have bought into that. But ẹni tí wọ́n sì ń sọ fún pé Nigeria máa dà, how do we convince them pé Nigeria ò lè dà mọ́? What do we need to do to convince them pé Nigeria ò lè dà o? Irọ́ ló wà ńbẹ̀. Because most of them still believe that Nigeria is going to be great. Up to our death, this very good woman, she believed in Nigeria at the beginning, just like many of us. But when she realized that Nigeria is not good, she japa. But many people are still arguing blindly that Nigeria will be great. And I'm asking, when? When will Nigeria be great? How soon? Ṣé ńgbà tá bá ti kú ní Nigeria máa great? Is it after we die that Nigeria will be great? So because we want Nigeria to be great, we should sacrifice who we are as Yoruba people. We should sacrifice who we are as our culture, our language, our identity. 1948, okay. So 1948 ni wọ́n bí ìyá wa yìí. She was given birth to in 1948. So tá bá lọ wo calculation wa, she died at the age of 77. Still very young. extremely young. Because Tabashin wo Professor Akintoye at 90, ẹni tó bá kú ní 77, very young. Kódà ìyàwó Baba Akintoye, she died at 88. But that is life. But ibẹ̀ yẹn kọ́ la fẹ́ lò. Ibi ta fẹ́ lò ni pé, when is Nigeria going to be great? For those that are arguing that Nigeria will be great, when? Are you sure? Are you still one of those thinking that Nigeria will be great? Oshin Rolokon, when Nigeria will be great. How? When? Is it after you have died? Ṣé nígbà tó bá ti kú tó exist mọ́? Ṣé nígbà yẹn ni Nigeria máa great? Because I don't know. When some of you say Nigeria will be great, the question is when is Nigeria going to be great? Oh God. And this is the problem we are facing with many Yoruba people. Most of them, what you are convinced by Nigeria Mada. Most of the Yoruba people, Nigeria she Mada. Ọlọ́run máa ṣe Nigeria máa dá. Ọlọ́run máa múyàn tó máa ṣe Nigeria tó máa jẹ́ kó dá. But they can't give you exactly when. Ọkàn sọ pé Nigeria máa dá. Nigeria is going to be a great country. Nigeria will be a lovely country. But when? Nígbà wo? So this is just a very painful situation we find ourselves. But I know that no matter what, we will not stop using everything to create awareness. We will use the dead, we will use the living. Because this is our mother, a grandmother, a very kind-hearted woman. She will give anything away. But yet the politician that has so much, that have stolen so much from millions of Nigerians, they hardly give you anything. Politicians will not give you anything. But many Nigerians are still arguing blindly that Nigeria will be great. And the question is, when will Nigeria be great? When? Nígbà wo? When should we expect Nigeria to be great? Tokyo 778 say, how is it going to be great? And when? Because my mom left Nigeria in the 90s. She took me out of Nigeria in 1998. So the person where they give birth to in 2000 is now telling me that don't worry, Nigeria will be great. Then are you saying that my mom does not know what she was doing when she took me out of Nigeria? Just like her friend, Iya Kudus. Because Iya Kudus also left Nigeria when things and how they saw the situation that this country is going nowhere. She also japa and end up in London for many years. Just like many other people like that. And nobody knows when we want to go back home. Because there's no home to go back to. Not that people haven't built house. Not that she doesn't have a house. Not that she doesn't have a place to live when she goes back home. But in reality, can somebody that have lived in the UK for 30 years relocate back to Nigeria permanently. In reality, everybody knows that it's not possible because there are many factors you have to consider. Look at the farmer that has just been kidnapped in Akure. He's a diaspora. I'm not sure which part of the diaspora or where he was living. But information gathered says that he was kidnapped by Fulani on his farm. Moki Babami Akim Rasaki. Oriyomi Okoyemi Moki. Mr. Oyelade Amusa Moki Sir. So tó bá sọ pé Nàìjíríà máa dá, Nàìjíríà máa dá. Ìbéèrè tí ẹ ká béèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn ni pé ṣé ó dìgbà tí gbogbo wa bá ti kú? Because I don't see us living alive and Nigeria will be great. Àfi tá bá ń parọ́ fúnra wa. So why are we living in denial? Why are we telling lies? Àwọn wo ló ń parọ́ fún wa tá a accept it? Baba Akintoye is 90 years old. Baba Akintoye, if we calculate the year from 1960, Baba Akintoye is 24 years older than Nigeria. He was a senator in Second Republic. And he can foresee that the country is going nowhere. He's now telling us to endorse, support the right of the Yoruba people to self-determination, inalienable right. And many Yoruba people disagree with him. The question is why? Because somebody is still whispering to them that Nigeria is a great country and Nigeria will be great. How is it going to be great? When? Nobody knows. But all they're saying is that one day Nigeria will be a great country. And I'm asking our people, are you sure? Are you convinced that Nigeria will be a great country? Or is it because somebody is telling you that the Nigeria matter? Because I don't know when Nigeria will be great. But looking at the current situation of things in Nigeria right now, it will be very hard to convince people like us that Nigeria will be great. There's no good healthcare. There's no infrastructure. There's no industry. There's no freedom. There's no way of life. There's no unity. This program will end in just 5 minutes because I'm very tired. I might push it to midnight, so 20 minutes maximum, so I can go to bed. So this argument that Nigeria will be great, is that because, do you know what El Rufai said? Let me read it to you. You will laugh. El Rufai. Imagine El Rufai telling us that Nigeria will be great. So many Yoruba people wants to go and vote in 2027, either for APC, SDP, or ADC. This is Nasiru El Rufai, according to his Facebook page yesterday. Ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tó sọ, ẹ̀gbọ́n tí El Rufai sọ. Mo need to charge this one. Ẹ̀gbọ́n tí Malam El Rufai, ẹ̀gbọ́n tó sọ. These are the people that you are listening to, because they are telling you that Nigeria will be great. But the question is, when is it going to be great? When is it going to be great? Nobody knows. But all they are telling you is that Nigeria will be great. Don't worry, Nigeria will be great. Stop listening to Koiki. Eh? Stop listening to Koiki. Nigeria will be great. That's what they're telling you. And you also believe that nonsense, that Nigeria will be great. So, Ejakagbo, let me read quickly what El-Rufai said about Nigeria. It goes like this. Nigeria update. Onward to the future. What future is El-Rufai talking about? What kind of future? As a founding member of the All Progressive Congress, APC, I have fond memories of working with other compatriots to negotiate the merger of the political parties that created the APC. It had been my hope since 2013 that my personal values and that of the APC will continue to align up to the time I choose to retire from politics. Development in the last 2 years. El-Rufai did not think about this when Buhari was in power. El-Rufai did not think about this when Buhari, the Fulani man, tó pa gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá, tó kó àwọn Yorùbá wọnú problem, just like Babangida, to register wá sí OIC. Let's go further because of our time. Development in the last 2 years confirm that there is no desire. The word desire, we look for the English dictionary. What is the alternative for desire? D-E-S-I-R-E. Desire. A strong feeling of wanting to have something or wishing for something to happen. Ẹni tó ń wojú ọmọ, ẹni tó ní di visa, ẹni tó fi gba student visa, ẹni tó fi lọ America, ẹni tó ní ìdòwò. We all desire, but àwa nísìn, we are praying and we hope very soon we will have our own Yoruba country, independent country. And it can only happen if we all work hard together. So we all desire. Sejakasareka to time. Development in the last 2 years confirmed that there is no feelings on the part of those who currently control and run the APC to acknowledge, much less address, the unhealthy situation of the party. So we are more concerned about the party, but they are not concerned about the citizen. But when Buhari was there, El-Rufai was not concerned. But since Tinubu is in power, he says there is no more desire. On my part, I have raised concerns in private and more recently in public regarding the capricious trajectory. Let's go and look for the meaning of capricious. I know the meaning of trajectory because that's where Nigeria is right now. Capricious. 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 Given to sudden and unaccountable changes of mood or behavior. The mood of Nigeria during Buhari is nothing has changed with the mood of Tinubu, because the mood of Buhari is still the ongoing mood of Tinubu. Let's look for trajectory. 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 The path followed by flying an object. Or a trajectory is the path an object follows as it moves through the space. There has been little variation in his career trajectory. If anybody is hoping that Nigeria will be great, rather than the trajectory to be going up, on decline. So that is what I can explain around that. And I hope you understand what I mean. So Nigeria in the 60s, people say was going like this. Then from 90, my mom saw Nigeria is coming to be a problem. She ran away. Yakudus ran away. Many of them like that. Because Nigeria was going down. Until date, since 90 up to today, Nigeria is still not going back up. Trajectory. Onlole. It keeps dropping. We had the Nigerian Airways. Rather than improvement and have more aircraft, the airways is gone. Buhari came. He promised us he will give us Nigerian Air. They came to London. They had meeting. They pay people consultant fee. They went to Ethiopia. They painted an aircraft. They fly to Nigeria. They spread it with water. They say that is our aircraft. Until we started looking at the aircraft, we realized that it's an Ethiopian aircraft. It was only borrowed for display. They bought fire engine, no water inside. So that is called trajectory. Let me give you another one. Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. They've been fixing it now for more than 20 years. Or it take barrier trajectory. You can also ask your life, has your life been better in Nigeria in the last 25 years of democracy? Latin 1999 till date, has your life improved? If your life has not improved, what is our trajectory? So who is now telling us that Nigeria will be great? So that is the meaning of trajectory. Let's go back again to capricious. Given to sudden and unaccountable changes of mood or behavior. Kí ló dé tí El-Rufai ò kúrò nínú APC when Fulani terrorists were drafted in to destroy indigenous people? Do you know how many people got killed in Kaduna? The Christians. As at that time, El-Rufai had no problem. He's happy with the killings. But today, he says, on my part, I have raised concern with who? Who is he raising concern with? Is it with you or me? Or within their own party? Because Tinubu is not dancing to their tune. Maybe, I don't know. Therefore, at this point in my political journey, I have come to the conclusion that I must seek another political platform for the pursuit of the progressive values I cherish. Now, ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ wo the meaning of values. Values are principles, ideas, or beliefs that individuals or groups hold as important, guiding their behavior, motivations, and perceptions of the world. So, tá bá sọ pé value. What are the 5 basic values? The universe value our group discovered through its process: respect, responsibility, fairness, honesty, and compassion. Okay. Well, now, does El-Rufai have respect for Christian? The same El-Rufai promised Christian will never be governor in Kaduna State. The same El-Rufai is talking about values. Avec Emamule Konkon, we have 8 minutes to the end of the program. Eshegoneyi, thank you. Olaba Aforiji Yawa. She's the only one now at the cemetery. Even those of us that love her so much, we cannot sleep there. We are back home. We have left her there. And this is why I don't understand all these politicians talking about values. El Rufai is talking about values. Mashu. Let's quickly go forward. Founders rightly feel attached towards institution they help create. Is the institution that was created, which is called APC, Egbekegbe. What is the value of APC for the Nigerian citizen since the party took office from 2015 till date? Can you value? What is the respect that APC have given you from 2015 till date? What is the fairness that APC have given you from 2015 till date? What is the honesty that APC have given you from 2015 till date? Now, let's ask APC, what are the 10 values of life? Have you given us this since 2015? Or did PDP for 16 years, did they give us any of these 10 values of life? Ejekajoka. Number 1, respect. I live in a society where respect is reciprocal. If you respect this country, they will respect you. If you don't respect this country, they'll tell you to bugger off. The reason why Iya Kudus was able to live in this country, she respected the country and the country respected her as well. Ǹjẹ́ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ní Nigeria from 2015 or from 1999 when the PDP were in power for 16 years, did you ever at any point gain any respect as Nigerians? Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí Instagram, we might quickly end it and come back so that you can enjoy the last 5 minutes. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Did you, at any point in the 1999 till date, with the APC in power, with the PDP in power, did you ever enjoy any respect as a citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? That's number 1. Number 2, honesty. Can you say that in the 1999 till date, your government have been honest with you? No government can be 100% honest. Even in the UK, we know that politicians are all liars. Because Tony Blair took us to war. He lied. But I'm asking, in 1999 till date, have your politician been honest with you? Hold on to that. Odimeji. Number 3, responsibility. Iya Kudus lived in this country for a very long time, and she died peacefully, and she was given all her responsibility by this country before she died. Can you guarantee that Nigeria, whether you, your family member, yourself, Has Nigeria ever been able to give you your responsibility? Gratitude. Did you ever gain any gratitude from Nigeria? Kindness. Most of you that are receiving kindness today, you are receiving it from people that are not your representatives. You will call us, you will demand from us, we will give it to you if we have, but your demand should be under your government. All your demand as a citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria should come from your politician. Courage. Most of you don't have courage anymore because they have trampled on your courage. You dare not move close to a police officer like I did while I was in Liverpool Street yesterday. Patient. Most of you have been patient enough, yet we are telling you now your patience will not work in Nigeria. Generosity. What is the generosity from Nigeria to you as a citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? Integrity. Does your president have integrity? Does your senator have integrity? Does any of your politicians have any integrity? I don't think so. Because if they have integrity, they will do the needful to help you. Eshegoni, and thank you. They don't want to go back home. That is the problem. I met two people that were still arguing today that Nigeria will be good, but they're not going to go back to Nigeria. Trust me. Because of my time, and I'm very tired. Perseverance. There is no perseverance in Nigeria. So to wrap it up quickly, we are grateful to the life that this our mother fondly called Iyakudus, the life she lived before she died. And we pray that may Almighty Allah forgive her of all our shortcomings, be with the family, and continue to allow us to bear the loss of this great woman. And we will continue to remember her and many innocent Yoruba people and other indigenous people that had to japa from Nigeria because Nigeria could not give them the value. And I hope that you that always think that you will gain the 10 values that I've just recited to you from Nigeria, think otherwise. Support, endorse a Yoruba country so that we can all walk out of this country that is called Nigeria, that is not going to give us the value. My name is OLAYOMI KOIKI, known as Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to your doorstep. Thank you so much for listening. Mr. Sulaiman Mohammed says, see Yoruba maturity in talking. God bless all Yoruba kingdom from the west to the middle belt. Mr. Oluwole Osho says, and I quote, El Rufai is only fooling himself. And the last person, Iyawa Awoni, say, Nigeria can't be great, Kokan. Wasiu says, good evening. Badamosi says, good evening. Somebody say, volume. Iletishu. My children are sleeping. My wife is tired after coming back from work. I got to go to bed as well because I've been up since 5 o'clock yesterday morning. Oran Yolamason, Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to your doorstep. Moki Mamsimi Dadao, Moki Wubu Muslim Association of Nigeria, Moki Ibrahim Lawal, Moki Kudus Lawal, Moki Nikel Lawal, both the family and the extended family and all the well-wishers that turned up for the final farewell burial of our auntie, mother, grandmother, a woman of honor, a woman of integrity, a woman that lost everything but would give everything to anyone, a woman that mostly fondly called Iya Kudus. She died in London and she was buried Tuesday, 11th of March 2025. We say thank you so much to the Muslim Community Center in Chatham, Kent, to my beautiful sister that came, and to those that I've seen for more than years and years. Thank you all for being there for the family and for being there to the community to show Mama Kudus that we will remember her and we will not forgive those that put us through this. Gbogbo yín pátápátá ni Ọlọ́run máa mú. Let me leave it like that. Gbogbo yín tẹ́ kó wá sínú problem yìí. Gbogbo yín Ọlọ́run máa mú yín. Ó ràn yín ọlá máa sùn. Ó dàárọ̀.